This video explores 7 key reasons why chosen ones tend to be rejected and hated the most according to Cannon's perspectives. Please show some love to this channel by subscribing and clicking the like button. Also, don't forget to check the billionaire brainwave ritual in the description below. Reason 1. Chosen ones are misunderstood. Chosen ones often possess unique spiritual gifts and abilities that seem strange or unfamiliar to others. Their extrasensory perceptions, prophetic visions, and profound wisdom may be difficult for mainstream society to comprehend. Many chosen ones report seeing energies, reading auras, having premonitions, and communicating with spiritual guides from a young age. These paranormal experiences set them apart as different and can make them targets for ridicule. Their talk of entities, frequencies, and dimensions outside the material realm challenges rigid belief systems. As a result, their peer groups, friends, and even family members may misunderstand, dismiss, or judge them as abnormal. Chosen ones feel isolated in childhood when their paranormal abilities manifest because they have no one to relate to or guide them. Mainstream schools and systems are not designed to nurture their spiritual talents. Feeling like outsiders, chosen ones may learn to hide their gifts to conform. But suppressing their true nature causes inner turmoil. As adults, chosen ones risk being labeled unstable, delusional, or eccentric by a society that does not understand metaphysics. Their psychic skills evoke fear and skepticism rather than acceptance. Even well-meaning people struggle to comprehend the chosen one's higher consciousness and presume they are confused or mentally ill. This lack of understanding causes chosen ones immense pain and loneliness. But they must have the courage to embrace their divine gifts regardless, even if it means being rejected and hated by those around them. The isolation is necessary for their soul's growth. In time, as collective consciousness expands, the chosen ones will be honored as the visionaries and light workers they are. But being ahead of the curve often means being misunderstood at first. Reason 2. Chosen ones threaten the status quo. Chosen ones tend to think differently and have radical, progressive ideas that can disrupt established social norms, traditions, hierarchies, and power structures. Their innovative thinking and desire for change threaten those who benefit from preserving the status quo. The reforms, revolutions, and paradigm shifts pushed for by chosen ones can undermine both individuals and institutions resistant to updating old ways of doing things. Their bold ideas and plans for the future can seem like a direct attack on existing knowledge, methods, and leadership. Since chosen ones envision new possibilities beyond limiting conventional wisdom, critics defensive of their position may feel challenged or rendered obsolete. Rather than embracing growth and evolution, protectors of the status quo can feel their relevance and authority diminished in the wake of fresh models and systems. As agents of change not content with complacency, chosen ones with their boundary-pushing theories often face backlash from traditionalists clinging to the past. Their progressive mentality is seen as a disruption to comfortable norms that favor the establishment. Thus, those with a vested interest in structural continuity work to invalidate pioneering minds. Reason 3. Chosen ones have high standards. Chosen ones tend to have high personal standards and principles that they strive to uphold. They have a strong moral compass and commitment to integrity. This dedication to living honestly and authentically can be intimidating and make others feel insecure or inadequate in comparison. Chosen ones don't compromise their values or sacrifice their ethics to fit in or please others. They act according to their own conscience rather than bowing to peer pressure or social norms. This makes the chosen one unflinching in their beliefs. While admirable, this level of conviction highlights the mediocrity in people who take ethical shortcuts or blindly follow the crowd. Rather than inspiring others to aim higher, the chosen one's high standards often elicit defensiveness. People may put down the chosen one's principles as unrealistic or self-righteous to justify their moral compromises. Some may even try to undermine the chosen one or pressure them to lighten up. At the same time, the chosen one's discipline around self-improvement can accentuate others' insecurities about their lack of development. The chosen one's commitment to personal growth underscores the other's stagnation. While the chosen one sees their standards as a path to reach their potential, others may see it as an attack on their complacency. Reason 4. Chosen ones see through deception. Chosen ones often have a higher level of discernment and intuition that allows them to see through facades, lies, and deceptions that other people accept at face value. Where others are easily fooled, the chosen one can sense when someone or something is not what it seems. Chosen ones are quick to identify hidden agendas, false narratives, and manipulative tactics used by people, institutions, and the media to exert control and influence. They have a nose for sniffing out half-truths and can read between the lines in ways that others cannot. This ability threatens systems of power and control that rely on secrecy and manipulation to operate. When a chosen one uses its gift of discernment to expose lies, hidden motives, and cover-ups, it can make those who have something to hide extremely uncomfortable. The chosen one pulls back the curtain to reveal the truth that many prefer to ignore. This rattles people who have built their lives around illusions and threatens to disrupt their sense of normalcy. Ultimately, the chosen one's ability to see through deception is a gift, but it often elicits fear and anger from those who wish to hide the truth. The chosen one threatens false realities so many cling to, which can make them a target of irrational hatred and hostility from those living in darkness. But the chosen one stays true to their purpose of bringing light and truth to the world. Reason 5. Chosen ones don't follow the crowd. Chosen ones tend to think differently and go against the grain rather than blindly following the crowd. This nonconformity threatens those who prefer the status quo. By daring to question norms, chosen ones show they are independent thinkers. Many fear standing out or rebelling, so they resent those brave enough not to conform. Criticizing chosen ones for nonconformity allows the critics to justify their lack of courage. They project their discomfort with the status quo onto the nonconformists. Chosen ones don't follow arbitrary social rules or care what others think. Their inner compass guides them, not peer pressure. This willingness to rebel against expectations draws criticism from those stuck in their ways. But chosen ones aren't deterred by naysayers, as they remain committed to their higher purpose. Although nonconformists get accused of rocking the boat needlessly, conformity has never changed the world. Chosen ones recognize that discomfort is part of growth. By rejecting complacency, chosen ones lead the way and become catalysts for progress. Reason 6. Chosen ones experience envy. Chosen ones often possess talents, skills, knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual gifts that make them stand out from the crowd. Their advanced abilities and divine purpose evoke jealousy and envy among those who feel threatened. Many chosen ones shine brightly in ways that intimidate others. People may resent chosen ones for their confidence, success, and ability to thrive despite challenges. They serve as a mirror reflecting other people's insecurities. When chosen ones speak deep truths, share mystical visions, or demonstrate psychic abilities, it confronts others' limited perspectives and belief systems. The chosen one's light exposes the shadows in others, triggering a backlash of envy and hatred. Chosen ones following divine guidance may obtain fame, wealth, status, and attention that others feel entitled to. The jealousy toward chosen ones reveals much about the envious people's mindsets, more than the chosen ones themselves. As chosen ones awaken and come into their full power, their light becomes too bright for some people's eyes. The blindness fueled by envy causes irrational hatred of traits chosen ones cannot and should not change. By maintaining inner stillness, chosen ones rise above the turmoil of envy swirling around them. Reason 7. Chosen ones have a higher purpose. Chosen ones are often strongly motivated by a sense of purpose, destiny, or spiritual mission. While most people are focused on gaining fame, wealth, status, or approval from others, chosen ones are driven by a deeper inner calling to fulfill their unique role. Rather than compromise their values or betray their principles for popularity or praise, chosen ones remain true to their vision and purpose. They are willing to make sacrifices, face adversity, and withstand criticism to bring positive change into the world. Chosen ones understand that creating a better future and leaving a meaningful legacy often requires going against the grain. They pursue their higher aims regardless of whether it makes them unpopular or misunderstood by the masses caught up in conformity and shallow pursuits. Staying focused on their greater purpose keeps chosen ones from being distracted by petty dramas, peer pressure, or the fickle nature of public opinion. Their choice comes from a deep inner conviction rather than a need for validation. This commitment to living out their destiny gives chosen ones an inner strength and wisdom that can't be swayed by outer circumstances. While chosen ones aren't immune to self-doubt or loneliness, their sense of mission helps them persevere through the challenges of being perceived as different or dangerous. By retaining hope in their vision and continuing to live their truth, chosen ones inspire others to also reach for their highest potential. How to deal with rejection. Being a chosen one often means facing rejection and animosity from others. Though difficult, it's important not to take it personally. Those who react negatively are likely acting out of fear, insecurity, or a sense of threat. When faced with antagonism, the chosen one has an opportunity to respond with empathy, wisdom, and compassion. Though easier said than done, meeting animosity with understanding serves a higher purpose. It allows the chosen one to lead by example, demonstrating how to break cycles of suffering through non-reaction. Stay centered on your truth and purpose. Recognize that lashing out in anger only breeds more anger. Instead, send the other person silent blessings, wishing them free of their pain and confusion. Trust that their soul, like yours, is on a journey towards growth. Though the chosen path is often a lonely one, know that you are never alone. Keep faith in your abilities, stay aligned with your convictions, and draw strength from the invisible realms guiding you. Darkness cannot overpower the light. With an open heart and calm mind, you have the power to brighten the world. In closing, we explored some of the key reasons why chosen ones tend to be misunderstood and even hated by others. Although it can be difficult to handle rejection, it's important for chosen ones to stay true to their higher purpose and calling. Chosen ones have an important role to play in society by challenging norms, seeing truth, and lighting the way for others. However, their advanced perspectives and refusal to follow the status quo often trigger fear and envy in those not ready for change. Rather than taking this personally or blaming themselves, chosen ones would do well to compassionately understand where others are coming from. With inner strength and wisdom, chosen ones can learn to navigate rejection with grace while continuing to shine their light. The path of the chosen one is never easy, but the rewards are great for those who persevere. By finding supportive communities and focusing on personal growth, chosen ones can fulfill their destiny to uplift humanity. Though hated by some, their light is still desperately needed in this world.